Dave and I were getting ready to go into the North Georgia mountains today to go photograph a new waterfall location that I came across a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to show you guys some of the gear that I'm taking that's a little bit different from my norm. Packing kind of light and also taking a brand new camera bag that I really want to show you guys today. So here is the gear that I'm taking for this trip, which is very light, as you can see, very simple. We have our trusty Sony A7 Mark II that I'm going to be shooting with, along with the Zeiss. This is the 16-35 f4. I have the Zeiss 35mm 1.4. And then this is a new addition that I have. This is the Sony RX0. And what I'm excited about today is using this camera with these new ND filters that I got from my recent Sony Kondo 2.0 retreat. These are from Polar Pro, and this is what that box looks like. There are 3 filters that comes in this kit, as you can see there. So I have a 3-stop, 4, and 5-stop filters. So what I'm pretty much going to stick to is the 5-stop filter, just because I really want to get that slow shutter speed, as slow as I can go. Which for the RX0, I believe, is a 1/4 of a second. So in here, these are my lens filters. So I have I can't really pull them out of here, but I have a Breakthrough Photography ND 10-stop filter, ND filter, and then the Zeiss circular polarizer. So what I'm going to do is, because we're shooting in the daytime, I really want to get that slow shutter once the sun starts coming up. And the 10-stop is really going to do that for me. With the circular polarizer, just great for eliminating reflections. This is my Neewer intervalometer. And this is what I'm going to be using for setting my camera up on my tripod for having the very, very long exposures of like doing some 1 and 2 minute exposures. And maybe longer, it just depends. So this tripod, my Manfrotto Pixie Evo 2, I'm going to be using this with the RX0. Now, something that is different is this bad boy. So this is a Saru, I hope I get the number right. It is a T024X tripod. So it's a carbon fiber, and it's the new tripod that I've been using lately. Even though this is a lot longer than my Mi Photo, but the thing about it is, it's a whole lot lighter. That's part of the carbon fiber glory. Then, of course, I got my Zeiss cleaning kit for my lens and whatnot, camera strap, and then this. This is my new camera bag. So this is a Manfrotto camera bag that I got during the Sony Kondo trip as well. And it's actually very useful for packing real light, because I'm able to put the 2 lenses that I'm shooting with and the A7 II in here. And then right above it, I can even separate it. So the modular system that's in there, I can kind of section off. You can't really see in there, but it's like a pocket for my tablet, computer, and just a little pocket in there for like batteries and whatnot. And I can throw other miscellaneous stuff in there. So that's all the gear that I'm taking. It's actually time for me to go right now, because we need to be leaving very shortly. So with that said, let's get on the road. Someplace, and this is what we're looking at. If we end up missing, this is the last video footage that you have seen of myself and Dave. But this is our drive so far. I think we might have some luck because the water, which you all can't see, is over to our left. We would like to thank our unofficial sponsor of Subaru and Avis. But hey, they follow us though, Avis.
And yet they still rent me cars.
So we actually found where we're supposed to go. Here's the funny thing about it. We passed it. I don't know how we managed to do that, but we passed it. I blame him for it, but don't tell him I said that. So you all can somewhat hear the water.
How'd we drive by this?
That's the thing I don't get. I'm at fault. So the reason I'm at fault is because it was on the passenger side.
You're always supposed to be a navigator anyway, because I'm driving.
Our entranceway. Oh gosh. Hate nature. That's not true. He left me. Leaves me in the woods. I'm up here trying to film. Maybe I shouldn't try to film and went through a spider web. What we have here, what I'm doing today, we're here at Crow Creek Falls. This is the upper falls of Crow Creek. So I'm shooting with the Sony A7 II, and I have my Zeiss 35 1.4. So what I'm capturing right now is this falls getting a nice low-angled perspective, and I'm taking it in the vertical orientation. So I have on my breakthrough photography 10-stop neutral density filter, as well as a Carl Zeiss circular polarizer. So what I'm actually doing right now is I have my timer that's set up, I have my remote trigger, and so I'm doing a 2-minute exposure, and we're kind of almost done with our exposure here. And what a nice frame that we have right there. So I can't wait to show you guys after this of what that photo actually came out of, how we got a nice low perspective aiming up. And right now we have a lot of great light that's coming through. It's not constant on the waterfall. You kind of have these streaks that's going through, which is really, really nice. So I'm gonna get back to shooting, and I can't wait to share some more pictures with you guys.